Hello, friends. Welcome to Akulmach Live. And, my name is Chandrakant. And today is a Sunday. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. But today morning, there was a great feat of engineering by ISRO, which is launch of yet another satellite. And this time, ISRO and Singapore space agencies have teamed up together to launch a SAR satellite along with 5 other satellites. So in all, total 6 satellites were fired from Sriharikota launch pad today morning around 6 o'clock, and this basically start the basically it's a good example of a great partnership between two agencies, which is the Indian Space Agencies and also the Singaporean. And this SAR satellite, we will actually tell you more about it, but this is a very specific satellite and it's pretty large. And as you can see, to launch this vehicle, ISRO has used a specialized vehicle called PSLV. It's a very powerful launch vehicle, very powerful launch system. And this also shows that ISRO has the capability to have variety of launch vehicle for variety of requirement. So this is something which ISRO has been able to demonstrate to the rest of the world, that they have become a mature organization in a very short period of time, and the capabilities are immense. They have the capability to launch various kinds of satellites into space using various different kinds of launch vehicles. So there is a launch vehicle available in the arsenal of ISRO for each requirement. So this is one of the proof, because a few days back we used MLV for launching our Chandrayaan 3, but this time ISRO has used PSLV to launch the SAR satellite from the Singapore Space Agency. So what is a SAR satellite? So DS-SAR satellite is a satellite for remote sensing, basically. So I will tell you what SAR stands for so that you will be much more clear. But usually the SAR satellite, this SAR satellite will study the globe. It has a very specific objective. They want to study the globe. They want to monitor various parameters on the surface of the Earth. So this satellite is not only limited to India or Singapore, but the satellite is going to map the entire globe using various mechanisms. So SAR is a very technical word. I will tell you what is SAR stands for. But don't you think this is such an amazing partnership between India and Singapore, where both agencies are coming together as partner and launching the satellite? And obviously this kind of satellite is quite high-tech and developed entirely by Singapore Space Agency. However, for launching, they had to rely on only 4 space agencies have the space launch capability, which is NASA, ESA, which is a European Space Agency, and Indian Space Agency, which is ISRO. There is Chinese as well as Japanese also, but Singapore and India has very close relationship at the level that the space agencies are partnering together. The data handover of the satellite controls are given out from Indian space agencies to Singapore space agencies and all that. So therefore the partnership is quite strong. So that is why this is a worth a mention. And let us understand what is SAR satellite. So SAR stands for Synthetic Aperture Radar. Now this Synthetic Aperture Radar is usually used in remote sensing, and when we say remote sensing, it's basically taking photograph of the Earth's surface very accurately. And in one photograph there are various parameters that are measured. The SAR satellite or the SAR camera or radar has the capability to also check weather patterns, also check the ocean current patterns. So this also help the determination of any impending disaster like tsunami, earthquakes, etc. And if the forewarning can be done using the synthetic aperture radar, then it can be it is a very good initiative by Singapore. So this allows all of that. At the same time, surveillance major part, because the camera is so sensitive and can see images like this, as I'm trying to show you here. It is showing various features of the landscape and in different color codes. So scientists and people who are actually examining these pictures, they will know exactly what is going on just looking at the colors itself. So SAR camera or SAR radar has a capability to capture the details in very minute level, and then this can be used for maritime surveillance also, and especially today when the maritime surveillance has become very, very important. Security has become is becoming a very big concern, and also the drug trafficking globally is also a very big concern. Something has to be done to control these drug traffickers and all these bad people, and also national security, maritime security, surveillance, etc. So this SAR satellite sent by Singapore is capable of doing all of that. It is going to contribute to global disaster recovery, global monitor of natural climatic changes and disaster, so that if there is something going to happen, then the SAR satellite will be able to provide sort of a warning, and will provide a lead time for reaction for various agencies to go there upfront and help the people. And then also surveillance, not only on the land but also maritime surveillance. So above all, this is a great feat, great example of partnership between two space agencies, which are Singapore and India. So that is why it's a very, very exciting day for us. The launch has been completed successfully, and now the control of the satellite has been handed over to Singapore, and Singapore space agencies will take over and start unraveling this satellite. So we'll wait for that to happen. So friends, I'd like to take leave today, only to catch you in the next one very soon. Bye bye.